Hello. I hope you've got your apple bottom jeans and your boots with the fur ready for this magical adventure we're going to have. This is the
Uh-huh.
Neon Nightcast playthrough of D&D. I guess it's a playthrough. Is that the right
Wow.
word?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Journey.
Yeah, journey.
Campaign.
That's a campaign. There we
we
go.
we are
Campaign.
we are we are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Journey.
Journey. That is also a word for it. Yeah, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. First, we're just gonna go through character sheets, basically, so you know who everyone's playing, what they're playing, what their roles were. First off, we got Mike.
Okay,
Mike, do you want to
so
explain your character here?
my race, I'm a thiefling.
Tiefling.
It's like a tiefling, a half demon. My name is Charles P. Scene, but you're pretty sure that's a fake name because there's like a very famous bard with a similar name. Even, my background is a criminal. If you see personality, I don't pay attention to the risks in a situation. Never tell me odds, Tanner. You're breathing in your mic. Sorry. I blow up at the slightest insult. There's a spark of good in everyone. Someone I love died because of a mistake I made. That will never happen again. And I have a tell that reveals when I'm lying. So basically, Charles here, or Charlie, he's a level 2 monk, level 2 monk, level 1 rogue. I guess kind of quickly, my backstory is he was in a street gang with a few people. They were doing, just simple pickpocketing jobs, kind of stealing from richer people. They invented the drive-by with crossbows and horse and buggy. Anyways, Charlie here was getting a little cocky, and he took a job that was too big, and most of his friends were killed while doing it. So he kind of fell on hard times. He ended up getting picked up by a monk monastery where he lived for a year, and he learned a lot, and he really enjoyed fighting with his fists and following that monk path, but he hated living on the monastery. So he left his monastery, and he's kind of just traveling the world, fighting as a monk to become a stronger monk.
All right, let's all give a round of applause for Michael. Good job, Mike. Proud of you, bud.
Thanks. I
Good
think
job.
my character is hilarious. He's gonna act like a gangster and be an idiot.
All right. Next, we have Anita. Go
Oh. Because my character is going to be very much against Mike's. uh, so my name is Peaches. I'm a druid gnome. So I don't really know what to say. So personality-wise, I need to commune with nature, far from civilization. I connect with everything that happens to me as part of a cosmic plan. And I feel like I'm a leader in my community, and I have something wise to say on every topic, and I'm eager to share that wisdom. And what that wisdom is that I have been
Okay.
chosen by Alonia. And
Hold on. Real quick question for your wisdom.
yes.
Tits or ass?
What?
Oh,
Tits or ass?
Ass?
Okay.
nice.
Well, is that the right answer?
Yes.
I mean, everyone enjoys something different. But go ahead, continue.
Well, like one you have to work on, and one is like you're just born with it, right?
Born
Some
that way.
some girls are
I
born.
mean,
with
you could get
butts.
surgery for either one.
Okay, we're
Okay, back to
Divergent.
yeah. So ideals, free thinking, inquiry, curiosity are pillars of progress, because I'm chaotic good aligned. Chaotic because I just do whatever I believe in is the right path. Flaws, I am dogmatic in my thoughts and philosophies. So background information. So looking up like the lore of gnomes, they usually settle into life around like 40. And so my character instead decided to freak the fuck out and run into the forest and take a bunch of mushrooms and just live with the animals. So I just transformed into all the animals, like did hippie times, I like to sleep outside in nature. I'm a dirty hippie. I only use natural products. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
I'm sure
I'm
that's
smelly.
it, right?
I'm smelly. I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah,
I hate industrialization, poachers, and hunters.
Rant a lot.
Yeah.
I'll link the character pages in the description. So if you want to, read everything about our characters, you're welcome to there.
Yeah, because I wrote mine like a crazy person.
All right, Eric, you are next.
Okay. So basically, I'm a level 2 sorcerer, level 1 fighter. My name is Jason Tendergrass. I used to be a jester, and I worked for a guy named Lord Monkey, but I told too many jokes about him, so he banished me from his clique. And basically, my personality is kind of somewhat sarcastic and joking. Don't always take things as seriously as I should. Sucker for a pretty face. Easily, I guess, won over by attractive females. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I feel like most of it will come out in gameplay.
All right, and Tanner, you're next.
Alright, so my character's name is Airden, and he's a level 3 bard. Whenever he comes, and he's a half elf. I don't know if everyone's been saying that or not, but his personality is he likes to collect gossip and collect rumors and stuff throughout the local towns he visits because he's very much nosy about that stuff. Likes to, be in bars, so that happens a lot. Wherever he goes, he's looking for, the next girl. And because of that, he's a very big sucker for a pretty face. He's got a bond with his instrument, which is his most treasured possession. And it reminds him of a past love that fell apart because he was just a wandering bard. Could never settle down. And his ideals are creativity. He likes to make sure there's a new ideas and bold action that happens every time he goes around the world. And that's basically it.
All right. Got our characters all good and introduced.
Yeah, so let's go, DM.
So
Yeah.
let me
Bring
pull
it.
up the story on my other monitor. Don't know why I didn't have this prepared. Oh wait, I did have it prepared, I think. Yeah, I did. But that doesn't matter. I have it now. So our adventurers met in a small town. Not actually a small town. It's actually a big town. In the kingdom of Sildor. They are in... Let me bring up a map real fast. They are in Portia, a little port city on the Dragon's Bane River. And they're just walking around, being a group of adventurers when they hear the town crier yell about a king's quest. The king of Sildor, which the capital's right there, also named Sildor. This is where we are, Portia. Not this tower, but this little town right there.
It's so tiny.
Looks quaint.
Yeah, can you get a zoom in on this Google Maps?
Enhance.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Enhance.
Is this better?
Yeah.
This is the town. I mean, the resolution is shit, but this is the best I can do.
I love it.
So they hear the town crier yelling about a kingly quest for loot and glory and honor. But the town crier says to be wary about it because many strong adventurers before have gone on the king's quest and have never returned. So make sure you are strong and geared with magical items before you embark on this king's quest.
So we should directly go take this quest.
We don't have magical items.
We don't
I
magical
have
items.
Shillelagh, so I can cast it on everybody. Can I cast it on everyone?
You want to cast what on everyone?
Shillelagh? Can I do that on
I
everyone
don't-
or just me?
What
No,
is
it's just
that?
on
I don't
me.
even know what shillelagh
It,
is.
it turns my non-magical item into a magical item.
That's
So
very
I'm
convenient.
set.
And I'm magical.
Alright.
Well,
Um,
let's check
go-
out this. Let's
the-
check
We
out
should-
this crier. Like, what is he?
What is the quest? Let's go find
Yeah.
out.
Well,
yes.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him. What do you mean by Let's ask him to clarify. What do you mean by magical items, sir? Do you mean specific items or just magic in general?
Do you mean beans, sir?
I mean, if you got some beans, I'll take them. My family's pretty poor, and my children are starving right now.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
But in terms of magical items, the king did not say specific magical items, just magical items in general. There have been many adventurers with great magical items that have, just never come back from this king's quest.
All right, yo. We're
So it
taking.
seems like this is
We're
relevant.
taking this job.
Can you direct us to the king?
I would like to take this job so I can speak to the king after
The
and
town
tell him
crier
about
looks you
Alonia.
over and is just like, you guys are going to die. You guys, Christ.
Where's your
Can
positivity,
we ask the
buddy?
crier about other quests, possibly?
Yeah, the town crier points you over to a little board of postings where, people post little sheets of paper that have quests on them
Paper?
or stuff.
Job postings.
Job postings. God, I can't think of the word.
There you
Yeah,
go.
of job posting board. He points you over in that direction.
I look at the board. First, I scan it to see if there's any personal ads from lonely elf women.
Aw.
There's one, and her name is Gargantua.
Oh.
That's all yours, man.
So I just ignore that, and I guess we
Next
look
one.
for interesting job postings. What interesting catches our eyes here?
There's 3 specific ones that catch your eye.
Oh.
One on a handwritten sheet. It just says basically local farmer needs help clearing out an old abandoned fort. He said some monsters or something have taken hold up in it basically and are stealing his livestock and killing his men when they try to go remove the rubble.
Oh, poor
Okay.
babies.
Another one is a sheet with a wax seal on it from Lord Gregor, the lord of this area, Lord of Portia basically.
Oh,
And he requests the aid of noble adventurers in clearing out the dwarven thieves' den, basically, in the dwarven district of Portia. Crumgrum is the specific dwarf he's after. And he said, and it just basically says on there to report to the keep if you want to get that one.
do any of these have a specific reward on it, or do we not know that yet?
Yeah, no, none of them really say about anything about rewards, but there is also another one that catches your eye. It's just kind of like a paper with a crude drawing on it.
Is
and
it a
you
drawing
notice
of
it
a
look-
dick?
You notice it looks like something familiar, but you can't quite make it out.
I would say the farmer one probably seemed like the easiest, quickest one we could do.
That's
I
a
want to
whole
help the
fort,
farmer
though.
anyways.
Hold on, I'm curious about this drawing that seems
Yes.
like somewhat familiar to us.
Is it
do
the
you
like
wanna-
the yeah? Is it like the outline sketching of his penis?
Do you want
it's
to
all like
maybe
veiny and wrinkled. So let's. Can I do? Well, my intelligence isn't very high. Can somebody with high intelligence make an intelligence
yeah.
check?
I
My
have 13. I
intelligence-
have a +1.
Yeah.
If
mine's
we're doing
a
like
22.
investigation, I have +2 in it.
investigation A?
If that's what, would that be the right one, or
Actually, maybe it would be insight, like under wisdom. Does
I
anybody
also
have
have that.
insight?
I
You
don't.
have insight as well.
Also, what do you not have?
I have a +2 in
Uh,
wisdom.
Wow.
what do I not have? A couple things.
All right. So because
So maybe
overall,
Tanner should
because
make
you
an
have
insight check.
insight, what does that give you to bonus rolls? Sorry,
I guess we-
listeners, I'm a shitty DM because I'm new to this right now.
What does it give me?
but I'll
What does it
be
give me
better
about
in
bonus roll?
time.
It's a +1 and +2, so I get a plus total.
You get a +3. All right, let's roll a d20. Get a 6.
So it's a 9.
Roll it again. Can you
Uh,
just say I take 20?
I get. You know
He
what?
stands there like puzzling it
just,
out.
just looking at it all day. Just
It
like,
is a dick.
Oh, I found it.
That's an orc
Um,
penis.
All right, you do. So if you take 20, I'll take 20. But yeah, you notice that it looks like the crew drawing is basically you recognize as the walls around Portia, and you can see where an X marks a spot in relation to where the city walls are.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could do that real quick then.
That
right?
one's yeah. If you guys are more interested in that one, then yeah.
I mean, we could do that and then
It could be a quick pickup.
Yeah, like if it's around the thing, we might as well do it.
I feel like this is going to be the most interesting of the three.
I feel like this is going to be the death of us.
So what other information is there on that posting? Does it tell us who we're supposed to go find, or
You see a mark on it? Let me pull it up.
It's a trap.
I forgot I had this mark.
With
set up
my
on there.
with
I don't
my
know why it's so dark. But anyway, that's what there's a little mark that has that on it.
with my criminal background, do I recognize this at all, or
No.
okay?
Doesn't look familiar to you at all, really.
If I used like an intelligence for like a history, would I recognize it as like a lord sigil or something?
We can roll.
Okay, I have +3 in that as well.
+3. 11. No, you don't recognize it as anything.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm kind of also stalling for time because I forgot to open up my Google Drive, which is where all my stories are. So, yeah.
So should we just head to where the X is and see what we see?
Yeah,
We...
if that's what you all agree on, then sure.
Sure.
Do we like remember where it's at if we walk away?
Are there
I mean,
any?
you can
Are there
take
any?
the sheet with
Yeah.
you.
Wait.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
there?
let's grab the sheet.
Are there any aminals around?
There's, rats and birds flying around.
Can I speak to one because I have the ability to speak with a small beast?
Okay.
I
Sure.
want to speak to a rat because they're intelligent, and I want to pick them up, and I want to be like, "Hey, buddy, do you know what's in this spot over here? Because clearly you know the city since you're a rat and you run around it all the time."
The rat just like squeaks at you like, "Let me the fuck down! Why are you picking me up? I got food for my family! You're wasting my time! Let me down!" He's
Okay,
just-
okay, I'll put him down. I give him a little pet.
I'll put a like job posting in my inventory, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, if you're the one taking it.
Why not? All right, so we take down the job posting, and I guess we start walking towards that area.
Yes, let me pull up also another map of Portia.
I roll and smoke a fag while we're walking, by the way.
All right, so you guys are like right here in the market, you see?
Yeah.
Why the cigarette? Why do you use that word?
Because I'm being old timey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just say that's Eric, and the mark is like on this building, like over here, kind of. And this area is known as the Dwarven District because it's where all the, I'm going to call them nons. So if you're a non, you're not a human, a half elf, or an elf.
Oh, do you want to do a quick
Mm.
backstory on your
so-
world, or?
Yeah, I can do that real fast. So, before all of this was Sildor, Portia was its own little province that was just like humans and a couple of elves. But then Sildor captured it, and a lot of nons, which again are people that aren't humans, half elves or elves, moved in. And it's really, they don't like nons at all in Portia. All these other places is kind of like, whatever, they're other people. They don't really care about them that much. But Portia really fucking hates nons. So
Welcome to Trump's Porsche, am I right?
Oh,
I knew I didn't have intentions of writing a story like this when I started, but I fucking knew as soon as I told the background, I'm like, oh, they're gonna like, oh look, it's America. So fuck you, Eric.
I'm just kidding.
Over here is called the Kazan district. It's kind of rich and wealthy, and then Temple district, castle, whatever. And then, so yeah, the mark's right here. It's in the Dwarven District, this kind of area. A lot of industry takes place here, forges and all that, because dwarves are treated a little bit better than other nons because they are good craftsmen and shit like that.
Okay.
But yeah, all the Nons live in this area. So yeah, you guys are making your way over, and when you get to the Dwarven District, your sight's a little bit obscured because there's so much smoke and smog everywhere.
I hate this.
Most of the buildings
Fucking
look ready to
people.
collapse. The streets are lit by large what's that
Braziers.
word? Braziers.
Brazers.
Brazzers.
Braziers? Yeah. Great sight. The Dwarven
Is it
District.
nighttime now?
What? Sorry?
Is it nighttime now, or
No, it's just.
No, it's just dark because of the smoke and smog in there.
okay?
This
You
is
see
disgusting.
non-children just running up to you begging for money.
I like shoo them away and like throw up some gang signs.
They just look at you quizzically like
Please ignore him. He's special.
I take some of my seeds out of my little pack and I give them to the children.
the children
They
just
can-
look at them and then drop them on the ground like, what the fuck is this gonna do for us?
Oh
They can eat them. Okay, I'm putting them back in my pack.
I hold up one gold coin and I say to the children, I say, Mike, or what the hell's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie, show them this map. And if I say to the children, if you can lead us to where this X is, I'll give you this coin.
I go like, bruh, and like hold up the sign because like you're so smart.
Okay, so you hold up a gold coin and show them the map.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the children are like, oh yeah, we know that place. That's where all the nice men live, and they lots of nice guys go there. Women too, I guess.
Well, it's
That
like
doesn't
it's
sound
gonna be like the
great.
liberation group or something.
The children's also tell you they call it Whitebeards.
All right, lead the way, kids.
All right, so
Can we ask?
oh, sorry, go
Can
ahead.
we ask the kid or kids what race the nice people are?
Really
Yeah.
all races. There's lots of different kinds of people there.
Mhm.
It's like the
These kids have
resistance
no
or
information.
something.
Oh, I mean, it's
Um,
just like it's not.
Okay,
If it's all races, that means that like we're not like exclusive. We're not like a non.
all right, you guys walking over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walk in.
The children lead you there to the building that was marked on the map. It's like 3 stories high, made of wood mostly. Sign hanging outside the door. It reads Whitebeards, but you already knew that. You enter the building. Oh, sorry. Actually, you choose what to do next.
We enter the building.
Okay. you
Well, I
enter
get.
the-
Why don't we see if there's a back door or something?
Why?
Maybe we have to surprise them.
I said we just walk in the front door. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Is there a guard?
Yeah, there's 2 guards on each side of the doors. But I mean,
Okay.
they're not like heavily
They don't-
armored. They
they're-
just have like, little swords and like leather armor.
So-
Yeah. So I guess
So I guess we
go
walk up to them and we kinda
show
see-
them the job posting.
Well, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we should keep that a secret and just see how they react when we like try to enter this place.
All right, you go,
That's
Jester.
probably better.
Jester.
Okay, you want-
Saunter in.
Okay, so I just kind of casually walk up to the building and I kind of like nod to them and see how they react when I try to walk inside.
They just nod back to you and let you in.
Wow, as a human, they let him in. Okay.
Okay, so are you guys following me or?
Yeah,
or-
I follow in. Give the same nod.
All right, and they let you in.
Oh
Um,
no. I'm scared to try.
Let's just Peaches. Let's just me and you, Peaches. We'll go into. Don't worry.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
following close behind you.
All right, and the guards let you in. And once you're
Oh,
inside,
okay.
you see a little gnome woman sitting behind a desk, and she says, "Oh, welcome to Whitebeards, the finest brothel in all of Sildor. What can I do for you?"
That's why this
Charlie's,
man
like,
is
losing
nice.
Charlie's losing his mind right now.
Behind the gnome woman is also a door with the same mark that was on the map.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so do we show her the thing then?
Yeah.
You show her the thing, and she's like, "Oh, that's for the bosses. You gotta take it back there. But it's 2 gold a person per night to get in.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll toss in my 2 golds.
I also will toss in my 2 golds.
Can
and I'm
I
down
ask
to-
before we go in, like, what does that mean?
What is
Like, what's the cost for?
For beds. It's a brothel,
okay.
Tanner.
Well, I know, but she said we have to pay 2 gold to go in, right?
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if that, like, so we're staying there.
I mean, you can.
No, it's fine. I was just curious. So yeah, I guess I.
He doesn't want to spend the 2 gold.
I just didn't know what the 2 gold was for. I don't know if it was part of the quest or not.
I'm gonna put the 2 gold on the table, but as passing by, I also ask her if she's heard the good word of Alonia.
She just stares at you and says, "Have a nice time."
Change.
Guys, I gotta preach every time.
You go through the door
Preachy, no?
behind her, and the inside of the brothel is well lit, clean, scantily clad men and women sit on couches and pillows talking to each other, and you see the occasional guard also just scattered around the room. There's a doorway off to the right that has a beer on it, like a mug.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another door kind of off on the left side of the room that has the mark on it, and then on the back there's a set of stairs.
So we should.
Ask a guard.
I go over and I start sitting with some women.
I kind of want to drink.
I look for like a good-looking elf woman and just try to like strike up a conversation.
All right, you guys are actually enjoying the brothel then.
Yeah, we're.
All right, so yeah, you just enjoy the.
So I try to
Game over.
find. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say now. Like,
So
Okay, I pry my eyes away from the girl and I ask a guard. We need to see the bosses.
and then he just points to the door with the mark on it.
Okay. So I try to get everyone's attention. Go over to the door.
Okay. I guess.
Did I get an elf's address, Garrett?
An elf's address. We can roll on that, I guess.
Okay, so I would use my charisma bonus, I guess, right?
Charisma and and persuasion.
Yeah, I guess. Do you want to use charisma or persuasion?
I don't have
Oh, wait, you
persuasion,
don't have
so I'll just
persuasion.
use my charisma.
Perception.
It's a +3. I gotta make up a number in my head. You get a number, or not an address.
Door 11.
1-800-SPANK me. I know that number. Okay, so I'm gonna put elf's address in my thing.
You do that, Eric.
Okay.
So we're all at the door now.
And then you see there's a tiefling woman, fully clothed this time, with a sword on her belt, just standing next to the door.
A tiefling. I'll handle this one. I say as I push them aside as I walk over to her.
Ask her if she knows Alonia.
No. I walk up to her and I try to be like super smooth or whatever. But like I pull out the job posting and I'm like, yeah, we're here for this or something.
Okay, she says, give me just a moment, and she goes in the room behind her. A few moments later, she opens the door and the guard motions for you to enter the room. The room is dimly lit, but lavishly decorated, like fucking rich AF.
That's what I like to hear.
There are weapons and suits of armors all around the room. To the right is your staircase that leads to a balcony that kind of extends over the room. But as you walk in, you feel a pressure on you.
Okay.
And as soon as everyone is in the room, the guard exits and the door locks behind you.
Great.
Oh.
And
Okay, can I use a perception to see what's going on?
Well, I have dark vision, so shouldn't I automatically see?
I mean, you can see
I
everything. The room
I
is,
also have dark.
Well, is there
the
anybody
room-
in the room other than us now?
yes, right, directly in front of you, about 30 feet. I mean, you can see well enough that
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
30 feet-ish is a human man. Look, he's a little bit older, maybe 40 or 50, sitting behind a desk. He gets up and asks, "What are you doing here?"
I
So we show him the paper.
I grab the paper and I point at it and say like, we followed this here.
He asks, "Where are you from?"
From all over this fine country, sir.
City, country, land.
Not from around here.
I'm from a forest.
I feel like we're just visitors, right? So we just say not from around here.
All right. He asks if you know Lord Gregor.
We know of him.
We know of him, yeah.
You know, he keeps sending people off to get killed.
He asks. He's looking at who are the humans? Tanner
Just Eric.
and
Just-
I'm half elf, so
okay, that's good enough. Tanner
Okay.
and Eric, right? You're human.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looks at you guys and says, "Do your servants need to be here for this?"
Oh, fuck no, buddy.
I say,
Excuse me.
I say, these, as much as they may look it, these aren't our servants. These are our fellow
I do that
teammates.
like Shakespearean fuck you thing where you like brush your chin with your hand.
He nods
it
his
like-
head. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, isn't it bite your thumb?
Yeah, you
But-
bite your.
yeah.
About my.
Oh, that's also the thing.
Romy.
Yeah, I didn't remember that.
He nods his head and says, "I'm James Bruin. I'm a co-founder of Whitebeards, the finest brothel in all the land." For the first time, you notice he's wearing like this nice dragon scale armor. He has a glowing hammer on his belt, and
Good person.
you
Yes, guys,
hear
decked out.
you hear another voice from the balcony that says, "And I, Andrew Ursa, the other part of Whitebeards." Another human man about the same age as James is walking down the stairs on the right side of the room. He's wearing a gray robe with silver runes all over, and he has a wooden staff inscribed with runes and sigils and a smile on his face as he stands next to James.
Guys, he's a wizard.
Can I ask if his name is actually Harry Potter?
Are you
He looks
Dumbledore?
at you quizzically and just like, "I don't know who that is."
Just say it's a friend of mine. I'm sorry.
So I say, so we're here because of this job posting. What exactly are you guys looking for?
Well, that wasn't meant for you, but we are looking for new employees. And
Oh
sorry,
shit.
we had to do a slight interrogation on you. We just needed to be sure of your intentions. We had an agent of ours place that notice on the board for a member of our group, but it might be all right that you guys found it.
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
Well, we have certain interests in the city and are looking for possible like-minded people to help us maintain our interests.
I say to
You're
them,
being very vague for.
yeah, I say, why don't we stop being coy and just tell us what you mean?
We can't reveal everything right now, but we can give you a mission to show your intentions to us.
Well, lay it on me, pimp.
Well,
MC.
first, let me tell you about ourselves real fast. Oh wait, sorry. Maybe I'm reading the wrong line. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. We founded an organization that works to eliminate current stigmas against others. We help certain nons that are targeted by guards or being what's the word whenever they like at an airport they have
Random security
Women?
checks.
women that they just bring into the country to be trafficking.
Oh, okay.
We help nons that are being trafficked for slavery. We're always looking to recruit new members that think they would like to help us.
To help you traffic them or not
No,
traffic
to
them?
not
To stop the
traffic them, to
trafficking.
stop the trafficking.
Okay.
Oh, because they were being like pretty racist when we got in here. So.
Yeah.
They were. That was kind of just an interrogation because.
Oh, that was a test.
Yeah,
You passed.
you did.
Yeah, that's what he
pass.
said.
You did a
Interrogated.
good job.
All right. Well, what is this first job you want us to do, dog?
We have an outpost outside the gates that serves as a safe house for some of our some of the nons that we've been trying to get out of Portia. We had a small group of Whitebeard's mercenaries there, but we haven't had a response for them in a couple days. So we just want you to go there, check on the safe house, and make sure everything's all right.
Can we ask if these people that we're trying to protect are like? Can we bring them around guards? Like-
No.
Okay, so we had to like keep them hidden.
Yes.
Do you have any
Okay.
materials for us to help hide them while we transport them?
We don't have any materials for that, but you'll find a mark, our mark, at the safe house, and just press it, and it'll show you where to go.
Okay.
It's in a
Okay.
It's in a secret location.
Now, is this a paying job?
Yeah. We'll give you. Let me look. Oh shit! I forgot. Where did I put it? We'll pay you 50 platinums each.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Each?
Yes, each.
That's like 500 gold a piece.
I think that's let's do it. Yo. We in this.
I don't really care about money. I just want to
That's
help people.
All right,
One
that's
less.
noble intention.
I'll take her share. All right, so are we accepting?
I think we're accepting.
Yeah.
Can
All right.
can what's the captain wizard's name?
Andrew Ursa.
Andrew Ursa. Can you give us any sort of magical spell protection right now for us to begin the journey?
No.
Fuck you.
But once you make sure the building is clear, you need to find your way to the secret room. In the last room, again, you'll find our mark on the wall. Push the mark, and once you're all out, torch the house.
Oh.
Set it
Okay.
all ablaze! And then he cackles maniacally while his fingertips have small tendrils of fire coming off them.
This guy's fucked.
I feel like we definitely need to search that place before we burn it down.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll ransack the shit out of it.
All right.
All right, we going on our journey?
Yeah.
Before you leave, James also says, if you'd like to spend the night here, we've set up 2 rooms for you.
2.
So-
There's 4 of us.
Yeah. I've got fucking guests that I have to make money off of. I'll give you 2 rooms. There's 2 beds in each room.
Okay.
I like to
Sounds
sleep
good.
outside, so you guys enjoy that.
Also, if you do purchase someone's services, there is no discount. You do have to pay full price.
Oh, I already got some chick's address, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, good luck with that. What was the address she gave you? 1313 Wooden Street?
I show it to him. What does he say?
He laughs and gives it back to you.
That's no address. That's a
That's a
picture of a
recipe.
penis.
All right, so are they feeding us too?
No. The tavern's open for you guys, but I mean, you don't have to pay an
Whoa.
entrance fee anymore.
We haven't done any combat, so we really don't need to rest.
Yeah, we're not human. We don't need to sleep or eat. So, Mike.
What,
So
is,
let's,
what has it been, max 2 hours?
Well, we're about to set out on a difficult journey. I say
Mike,
we
you're
should.
in a brothel.
Okay, fine. We all go. We go sleep. I
You
buy
don't
a
speak for
girl.
me. I ain't sleeping in that brothel. I like to sleep outside. That's one of my
I
thought we were gonna go
personality
eat
traits.
first.
I mean, you guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I want to go eat. And then
I'm down to
sleep.
go eat.
All right, we all go eat.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have our fill of bread and wine and talk about other times when we had our fill of bread and wine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess. You tell each other. You guys
And
are
we
still a
laugh
new
at you.
group. You guys are telling each other your backgrounds, your stories. What makes you tick? You know.
Or all our tragic backstories and how we're so edgy.
We're
I'm
laughing and
drinking
tickling
way
each
too
other.
much. I'm drinking way too much wine and praising Alonia for growing the grapes that made this medicinal product.
I tell him that I always wear this bandana over my face because my tell is that like I just laugh and smile too much, so I just hide my face.
That is the worst hell ever.
I kind of like listen in, but I'm like more attention focused like around us and like listening to every conversations.
All right. So
And then
you've eaten.
I go sleep on the ground. outside.
You go outside into the smog and sleep on the dirt ground.
No, I'm gonna climb up over the fucking gate. Oh, I'm wait.
We're gonna lose her.
Yeah,
Like, gonna
like-
wake up in the morning and be like, where's Peaches?
Gotta look for Peaches for 3 hours.
Peaches, can you just sleep inside for one night?
Ugh. Okay, I will sleep inside, but I'm growing flowers in the fucking building and sleeping underneath the flowers.
All right.
So I take out a couple of seeds and I use my druid craft to grow them so I can sleep on a bed of grass.
All right.
God, so difficult.
That's making things hard. But
And then I pray to Alonia and thank her for making such
can I
beautiful
not sleep
grass.
in that room? Can I sleep in like
I mean,
other room?
Mike bought a prostitute, so Mike's sleeping in a separate room. So
How much?
Okay,
how
yeah,
much
I'm gonna go in the
gold
other
does it
room.
cost?
the prostitute. Let's roll, shall we? How good looking was she, Mike? Was she a 10?
I don't know.
Was she
Do
a
the roll.
9?
You have to
no,
tell
I
us.
need
Yeah.
I need a number first.
Because then he's going to tell you how much it costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna roll.
Oh, I thought you were gonna roll a d10 to see how attractive she was.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, do that.
She was a 6, so not bad. And then I'll roll a d3 and multiply it by 6.
Okay.
That much gold.
Yeah.
6 gold.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah.
So the three of us are in the other room.
Mike's by
Well,
himself.
Mike's by himself.
Yeah.
Tanner's in a room. You could be with Tanner, and you could let Peaches be by herself. It's up to
Well, I
you.
thought we only had 2 rooms.
Yeah, Mike's got his
Yeah,
own room.
Mike bought
Got
a
it.
prostitute,
Yeah, so that means the 3 of us have to be in the other room.
but you have 2
No, no,
rooms.
no, no. He has his
I'm
own
in
room.
Oh, I
Mike's-
get
Mike's
you.
in
I
her
get
room.
you. Okay, so we let Peaches, I guess, do her own weird thing in her room,
Yeah, I'm avoiding that one.
and then me and Tanner will stay in the other room,
All right.
and we gossip like schoolgirls until it's
course,
like
of
really
course.
late.
Like
Yeah.
Eric or Gristle. What's your name? Jason's got his he's like on his stomach and he's got like his hands and his legs up in the air.
Oh my god, he said what?
The king said what to you?
So I guess that's the rest. So
That's the
Wait.
rest.
Are there any spiders crawling around this room? Because I'm gonna shove them inside my pack.
No. Andrew put an incinerate all pests spell on this building.
Good man.
and Mike's still here.
And I'm still living.
Okay.
All right, so that's y'all's night. Mike got
Yeah.
laid. Tanner and Eric gossiped like schoolgirls, and
It was pretty good gossip.
Peaches looked for spiders.
Can you roll to see if Mike gets an STD?
Yeah, I feel like the
No,
smoke
no,
burn is
no, no.
coming.
That's not a thing that's gonna happen.
All right, I'll make it easy.
I used a sheepskin.
Mike, you got a
right?
19. You didn't get an STD.
Okay. Woo.
He got
Um,
19 STDs. That's crazy.
You actually,
Everyone.
Mike, you didn't have an STD before you guys got laid, but she ended up getting one afterwards. Neither one of you
Nice.
had one, but somehow she
Is
ended up
that-
getting one.
That
Is
is
the
pretty
STD
lucky.
That's how good it was for you.
Is the STD a baby?
Oh no,
It
we're
might
gonna
be.
return 9 months later
It
and
might just
fuck.
be, but don't worry, they
Oh,
have ways of
God.
dealing with babies.
Oh.
God. All right,
Okay,
let's
so we-
get to adventuring.
So yeah, we head out to the.
All right, let me pull up my map. So the house is like right over here. That they marked on your map.
Okay. That's not
All right.
far.
Pretty short walk.
All right, so what's the group formation? Who's in front and who's in back?
I'm in back.
I'm in back. I'm slow and small.
Okay, I guess.
I'm stealthed.
So I.
I
All right,
keep-
I'll
keep
lead. I
my-
guess.
Yeah, Eric,
If
you
nobody
lead.
else is.
I'm like not with the group. I'm like stealthed, keeping up with the group.
All
You're
right.
like Kronk in Emperor's New Groove, running against the walls.
Yes.
All right, so
Can't see.
you make your way out of the city and into the slums around the walls. The poor and wretched come up to you begging for money.
I'm so
And,
sad.
Anita, what's your
Yes.
perception bonus?
Oh, God.
I don't even know where that is.
You did not take perception, did you? Where's perception at?
No, I
It's
did
under-
not. It's
Oh,
under wisdom. I didn't take it.
Well. And someone just stole 3 gold pieces from you.
I'm okay with that. They obviously need it more.
Okay. I mean, all right. Once you make it into the slums, a couple of thugs block your path and say, "Hey, you want to get out of here? You gotta pay us some money."
Okay, I kind of like eye him up. Like, well, first of all, what race is he?
He's a human.
It's always about race with you.
Okay, so I guess I should have said there's like 6 of them. Like just
What?
gathered around.
From
Block-
one
Are
to
they
six.
blocking
are they
the road.
surrounding us, or are they in front of us, like on a road?
So there's like 3 in front of you and like 1 to each side, and then like there's 1 kind of like off to your back but to your side. Not
Kind of like
directly
spread
behind
out, flanking us.
you. Yeah.
Okay, so they have like 1 behind us, 2 to the side, 3 in front. Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm gonna kind of just try to be a little bit, charming and easygoing, and just kind of be like, I'm gonna say like basically like, come on now, like that's for the tourists. Like we're adventurers. Just step out of the way, please.
What is that, persuasion?
Let's call that intimidation, actually, because I
The
have
way you
that.
said it was not intimidating.
It
was
he
in the
could be
tone.
because he could be like saying like, listen, we handle our shit.
All right,
Yeah, because I'm kind of implying that like we're
You don't want to
not-
fuck with us.
Yeah.
We're experienced fighters.
All right, let's see. Ooh. He's like, "What are you talking about? Give us some money. You gotta pay to
Okay.
get past us."
Can I now come up?
I think he
and-
got his accent from the Lords of Flatbush, and nobody got that reference, I'm sure. But okay, go on, Mike. Sorry.
Can I come up and sneak attack one?
What? What?
Just fucking execute one right now?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta
Wait.
fucking roll their health real fast.
Jesus Christ. What do they have on?
They just have like leather armor on, like daggers,
Okay.
and kind of just.
And which one are
improvised
you trying-
weapons.
Okay, which one are you trying to hit?
So
here, Mike?
what I'm behind them, so it'd be one of the ones.
So you hit the one that's like directly behind us, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Um,
come up and just snap his neck with my monk hands.
I don't. That's like an ability you can just kind of throw out there.
All right.
Or
So,
drop kick him in the back of the skull.
I have their health now.
Okay, what are we looking at?
And you're going to do what now? Sneak
Basically just attack them. So sneak attack is just a bonus to a 1d6. I have an
1d6.
expertise. I have an expertise in stealth, so I'm assuming they're just not gonna find me.
Let me roll to see if it hits. And do you get a bonus to see if it hits?
With a sneak attack, I think if they don't see me, right, it just hits.
That's true. I'll give you a bonus anyway. So yeah, okay, it hits.
Beautiful.
And what, 1d6 you said?
So I do a 1d4
1d4, a 3.
plus a 1d6.
8 damage.
Okay.
How
So
much
you
health?
just punch him, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" And then now we roll initiative.
Shit.
Fucking
thought I-
like,
I thought I was gonna one-shot him.
No.
the guy's like a god.
All right, let's roll initiative. I guess we'll go with
Okay.
Mike first.
I have a +3.
+3. Mike's at 18.
I
What's
have-
yours, Tanner?
I have +3 as well.
Okay, and Eric.
+1.
Ooh, sucks for Eric. And Peaches, you got a fucking 20. So
Wow.
Sweet.
your initiative is dexterity 21.
So what's our order of combat?
I need to find out theirs.
Bring up like a notepad or something so you can write it down.
I have a
on the
notepad
screen.
next to me that I'm writing down on.
Okay.
Okay, so it is Peaches,
Great.
and then Tanner, and then Mike, and then the bandits or thugs, and then Eric.
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
All right, Peaches, what's your move here?
I think I want to use guidance on everybody that's near me right now. Can I use it on
Guidance.
multiple people?
What does guidance do?
Let me double check here. Sorry, I have so many spells. So it's on touch. I touch a willing creature, so I can only touch it to one person. So who wants it? I can add.
What does it do?
I add 1d4 to one ability check of its choice. Oh, wait, does that? That does nothing right now.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, Siri. Okay. Well, I
Try
don't
to-
want to. I don't want to hurt anybody. So can I just use entangle then?
I would just try to fucking blow someone up, Peaches. Let's do this.
No! I can't hurt a
shit. This is
creature.
gonna
I'm
be
like, I'm
fucking-
like
Mike's the
back.
hothead
I'm like
over
in
here.
the back
He's
over
like
here,
fucking
just like
Walks up
screaming
and
at
punches
her.
a guy.
I'm like, I drop kick this guy in the back of the head, and you want to entangle him?
I'm
Peaches'
entangling them.
pacifism might get you guys killed.
And there's 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna entangle them.
Okay, well, who you entangle?
It just says plants fill a 20-foot square. Area becomes difficult terrain.
Does that affect
Well, that's gonna
us?
fuck all of us.
Well, even I should-
Shoot it at like the group of 3 in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it in front, so it's not like directly fucking with us. But good luck getting through it.
Okay. Do I have to roll? Like, I'm confused.
We'll look that up in the spell book.
Entanglement?
Anita. Yeah.
Entangle.
Or entangle, I think
It
is.
Entangle.
says I
Um,
conjure it up to 1 minute. It's an action.
Grasping weeds and vine sprout in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground into an area. Blah, blah, blah. A creature restrained by plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell DC. Spell save DC.
So she shoots it like in a cone in front of her towards like the 3 bandits in front of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which bandit did you attack? I should have fucking asked this before, but which bandit did you attack, Mike?
The one behind them, because I was
Yeah,
behind.
the back one.
Okay.
The back one.
All right.
And I trap
Um,
the other ones.
Yeah.
Does she have to roll for that, or does it just
Oh.
go?
I think it just goes.
It sounds like it just goes.
I feel like it just goes.
Yeah, it just goes.
Because to move, they have to do that strength check.
So
right?
yeah, to move, yeah.
So those 3 are entangled. The 3 in front are entangled. And Tanner, you're next.
Okay. How close are they together?
The 3 in front?
Yeah. How close are they to us and together?
They're maybe like 7 to 8 feet in front of you. They're like only. I mean, they're standing like shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
And they're now all wrapped up in shit, right?
Yeah.
Is here.
Beautiful vines.
Okay, I use shatter on the 3 in front of us.
And what does shatter do?
It makes it so each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point must take a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save or half save, or half as much on a successful one.
Oh,
Constitution saving throw. Okay, let me pull up this.
So I just hit them in like the
Wait.
center because they're 7 feet away from us.
Yeah. Yes,
Garrett.
Mike.
I forgot. My dex is +3, so it would have done +3 extra damage to that bandit.
Okay. Saving throw. Eric, this is where my DM experience has crippled me. What is a save? How do I calculate this saving throw?
Well, you would take Tanner's spell, like Tanner, on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom where your spells are. What's your save DC?
I have 8 for so 14, but I don't know what that.
14. So I would
Okay.
roll a d20 plus their constitution.
Yeah, you would roll a d20 plus their constitution, I think modifier, and then
Yeah.
roll d20 plus his. No, sorry. You roll a d20 plus their constitution modifier, and if it's greater than 14, they passed. If
Alright,
it's
I'm gonna
lower than
do,
14,
but I do
they
one
failed.
for each person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one. So one person it saves on, and the other two, what, 3d8 thunder damage?
Yeah, 3d8, and then the one that passed takes half the damage that you rolled for him.
3 dice, 8. This is why I like this website. 14 damage to each of those. Or do I do 3d8 for each of the 3?
That's really up to you. I always did it individually, but
Okay, I like
however
It
you
says
wanna do it.
each creature in there must make a throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save. So every creature takes that damage.
Okay. So each creature would take 14 damage. All right. Except for this one, because he only takes half.
Yeah, he takes 7.
All right. And they are shaken and kind of have a look of absolute fucking terror in their eyes now.
So it's their turn then.
No, it's Mike's turn.
Oh shit! Right, I forgot. Even though he started, he doesn't get a turn. Or he's a turn.
Okay, so the guard that I'm looking at that I did 12 damage to, or the bandit. How fucked up does he look?
I mean, he kind of like staggered whenever you hit him, and he's pretty like.
So I'm gonna
Pretty hurt.
use my a key point to use flurry of blows,
Okay.
which just basically gives me
3
two
attacks?
attacks.
2 attacks. Okay.
2
What,
attacks.
you do 1d4.
Yeah, +3.
1d4 for the first attack. 4 plus 3, 7. Okay,
Okay.
he is crying right now after that first attack.
Oh no!
And the second attack is a 1 plus 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, just barely killed him. And you just hit him right in the face. And he is just out. He is not coming back ever.
You punched him in the throat, basically.
Yeah, like I
The left
kicked
of the
him,
esophagus.
kicked him in the back of the skull, punched him in the face, and then like while he's on the ground, I just uppercut him in the neck, and he just.
I had a question on the casting stuff. What's attack bonus?
It would be based on whatever
Well-
class, like wisdom, I guess.
I have like +6, but I don't know what that goes to. What does attack bonus go to? Would that have been damage?
Attack
for
bonus.
not for a spell, no.
But
then-
is it like a spell attack bonus though?
It's in the casting thing. It's casting ability, save DC, attack bonus, all in the same line.
Attack bonus under spell. I would say that applies to the spells, right? If it's under the casting.
So I don't. Yeah, like I don't know.
Let me look at your thing. Oh, whoops, wrong one.
See right there.
Attack bonus. Does Eric have that? Eric, someone who doesn't have magic. Yeah, so I would say that adds to.
So that would have been 20, 20, and 13. Or 10.
Yes. Okay. So take back what I said about their absolute terror in their faces. They are shitting and pissing themselves and crying. Right?
What are you gonna make it so real, man?
Please stop! We did nothing wrong!
One
We
was
just wanted your
crying.
money!
One is like crying on his knees, and I just like execute him.
Okay, so the 3 are trapped standing up because they can't move because they're trapped in the vines, shitting themselves.
Yeah.
The one in the back's
Beautiful.
dead because Mike
And
just
I-
collapsed to his esophagus.
Just like broke his windpipe.
Uh,
I'm just like I'm back there and I'm like, yo, Jason told you this was gonna happen. He told you this was gonna fucking happen.
You messed with the wrong people. Okay, so now it's their turn. What do they do?
Yeah, it is their turn. So the 2 that you haven't touched yet, just fucking run. They just run. I gotta do strength check against entangle for the other 3.
Shouldn't have failed that check, bitch.
Peach's spell save DC. You didn't enter any of this in.
I didn't know what it was.
All right. How do I
didn't
find
know.
spell save DC?
Let me look.
Uh,
had to look
spell
it up.
save DC is, I think,
Be what, wisdom or intelligence modifier?
for her it's 8 plus her wisdom modifier plus her casting ability.
8, 10. Oh no, my pen stopped writing. Plus 10 plus the casting ability?
No, 8 plus wisdom modifier plus casting ability.
What is casting ability like?
So it says proficiency bonus and wisdom modifier, and then 8 plus those 2. So 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Yeah, proficiency. Sorry.
Does she have a proficiency in it?
It doesn't matter. It just says proficiency.
My proficiency is 2. So it'd be 8, 2, 2
Okay.
in whatever order.
In
I
her
don't fucking
attack,
know.
it's just proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
So they then roll to get a strength check to see if they can get the fuck out of here. D20. Okay. So one of them that is like just burnt and scarred from the lightning that Tanner inflicted upon them breaks out,
Poor guy.
breaks out and just starts limping and running away. The other one also breaks out and just starts running away. This one was less injured. And then the last one also breaks out and just starts running, limping away. And
Jeez.
I guess it's Eric's turn if you want to chase him down.
I feel like we shouldn't let them get away, but that's just me.
All right. The one that seems to be moving the slowest, I kind of just run up to. I just say, okay. You know what? I'm gonna say, stop if you want to live.
Intimidatingly.
Yeah, the intimidation.
Jason Tindergrass, +5 to intimidation. I wanted this to work so bad, but you rolled a 3. And
He just flips you off.
yeah,
He's like, screw you! Runs away.
he's just like still crying and just running as fast as he can, like just ignoring you.
Should I let him go or should I attack him?
Well, the 2 on the sides are already gone, right?
Yeah, those ones are gone. These other 3 are crippled, so they're moving much slower. And yeah.
You could
I
go
don't
after
know.
them if you want to loot them.
Should I chase this fuck?
Go for
What do
it.
you guys
I mean,
think?
It's up to
You think
you.
it's worth it?
I mean,
mean-
my hippie girl says no.
I want blood.
All right.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna.
We know that one.
He had a night
Charlie-
of fucking no.
Charlie's
night
just
of
like-
fighting.
Fucking get him, Jason!
All right.
Fucking go!
So I'll run up to the whichever one that's like moving the slowest and closest to me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to attempt to grab him and use shocking grasp. When to use that, I make a touch attack, which means basically I make an attack roll, but it ignores his armor because I'm just trying to touch him.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
So-
my attack bonus for that would be +2. So you do D20 +2, and then
You gotta you touch him. Eric,
Yeah.
you got a crit here. What was the spell you used?
Jesus, this guy's
Shock-
gonna be fucking
shocking grasp. So that'd be, I guess, 1d8 times 2.
We don't even need to do that part, Eric. You
Okay.
touch him, and his arm just like turns
Evaporate.
completely black from the electricity, and he just falls over. Like his arm is just smoking
Hooray.
with electricity.
Nice.
And now it's back to Anita. You get to choose what you'd like to do next.
They're not just gone.
I mean, they're moving very slowly, Mike.
I think they're like 1 damage away from dying.
Okay, so that guy died. I don't want to hurt them.
Throw a spear. Throw a spear.
But I don't want to hurt them.
You can choose to take no action if you want.
You can just
Yeah.
walk towards them.
I cheer them on. I tell them to run faster.
And that's your move.
Sorry about my friend.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Run!
All right.
Yeah.
So after that, they kind of blended into the slums, and you can't really see them anymore.
Damn it.
First
Anita.
thing I'm gonna do is I am going to loot
Kinda what?
this
Sorry?
body. I'm gonna loot this body in front of me.
All right. He had 2 silver pieces on him.
Oh joy!
Killed some poor people. Can I like check his body for anything? Like any notes or
I mean,
sigils or anything of any importance?
you
if
find a
there's
note.
any?
You find a note from his mother saying, "Johnny, just try to leave a better life."
Oh god.
Oh no!
Mike, you killed that man. Can we get the mom's name and like make
I-
Mike go apologize?
As I read the note, there's like a single like tear rolls down my face for like my fallen like pickpocket trash brother. And then I go like, fuck him, and I like throw it on the ground.
Okay,
Alright.
so then we loot the other body, right?
You can.
Yeah, we might as well.
I'm gonna pick up that note.
It had 6 silver pieces.
Do they have any like?
So that's the
nicer
one I killed?
Mars? Yeah, that's what-
That was the one you killed. What, Tanner?
All right.
Do they
I'll
have
take
any like
that one.
nicer stuff on the middle?
No, these were just like low life.
Literally this
thugs.
like slum thugs.
Yeah.
They were
Okay.
wearing potato sacks.
Well, we
I mean-
warned him.
You
I think I
shouldn't
killed
have
him too
hurt
fast.
them.
Fucking shattered, just destroyed those 3
You
men.
should have just talked to them.
Wow, Mike kind of just
just love-
karate chopped a dude in the back
No,
of the
I
head.
love the
Mike just
idea of
shattered
like
a
they
guy's
surround
skull.
us, and I just like run up behind him and like drop kick him with both feet like to the back of his head.
As we're talking, no one knows it's happening. We all turn around like, what the hell?
Mike's inner thoughts was just like, ah, shit, we're being attacked. They're talking
And then
now, they're
it's-
being attacked.
So then, like, yeah, within the instant, it's like you guys take your turns, and then I'm just like back there, just like punch him like twice in the face, and he's just dead.
All
Briefing
right.
for-
I
Do we
need,
do we look for like witnesses?
I want that sad note. I put the sad note in my bag.
All right, so
Sorry.
I just go onward, friends.
all right.
Gentlemen, onward.
Onward.
I have a worry about Mike or Charlie for the future.
Charles.
Charlie, you shouldn't have done that.
Man, I thought we were in danger, so I did what I did what I had to do.
As you make your way through the slums, word has spread that you killed 2 slum dwellers. And,
I'm in stealth, by the way.
The people around you are just like either staring at you, like shaking their heads, or they're terrified of you and just running away.
No one's applauding that we killed street thugs.
Mike, one of them had a mother that left a very nice note for him.
We could have talked him down, Charles.
You make your way to the building. You come up to see the building. And yeah, it's just like a 2-story building, wooden building that's, you know, kind of run down. And that's it.
Well, one thing I should suggest, do we want to call it for this part?
We could call it.
It's up to you guys.
And it feels kind of like a logical stopping point because we'll start up next
Right
time
outside
with
the
our.
building.
Because I feel like it'll take a while to go through the building.
It may, it
Yeah.
may not. Who knows? Find out
There's
next
nothing
time
in the building.
On the Neon Nightcast plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Thanks for
A
watching.
Garrett.
Make sure
Garrett
to,
story.
Like, subscribe, and comment. And
Thanks for watching.
see you later.